So you made it, huh?
I made it.
And Gerard is not going to be here, so
Yeah, I figured.
that's not going to stop us from wanting child support from you both.
Right.
We've been had these babies for over 3 years. You all got to do something. And so that's why we're here.
It's been a struggle with us, but we're trying our best.
How is everyone doing today?
Yeah, I've been better.
Just
Be
fine.
better.
Okay, well, hopefully we can make it better today and you all can come to an agreement today. All right, so I'll start with Mr. and Mrs. Dale. Just give me some background as to why we're here in mediation today.
Okay.
Well, we've been had our grandchildren, girl and a boy, for over 3 years.
Okay.
And without any help from the mother or the father. The father is the son of ours, and we love our baby, and we just hope that we could get some child support help from the both of them.
Okay.
The kids have been with the grandparents for 3 years because, you know, I make $2.13 an hour as a waitress, and, you know, for one thing, they don't think that's enough to be a good supportive mom. And Gerard makes $12 an hour. We live in a 500 square foot apartment, and sometimes it's kind of hard to make ends meet as far as the rent goes and groceries and things like that. But, you know, I've been a waitress for 10 years, and I feel like I make pretty good tips, and I'll be a manager someday. So things should get better at some point.
And when you say help, are you referring to financial help or?
Yes, we need back
Okay.
pay.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So child support and back pay
Absolutely.
Yes.
from mom and dad.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay.
It's so hard for us.
But you made those children, you and Gerard, and they can't take care of themselves.
Exactly.
And we raised our babies already. And we love our grandchildren, but we have to have help from their parents financially.
We need justice.
And we,
You know what? They've been together so long, I think they're both in the same boat. She don't take care of the babies no more than he does.
Right.
So that's why we're here.
Yes.
This is just flat out
It's-
atrocious. It really is. I hope we can get this something done here
Yes.
today.
Okay. So you say you make $2.13 an hour.
I do, yes.
And dad makes $12 an hour.
$12, yes.
Okay, so let me give you the reality of what we're dealing with here. Typically, the parents' rights will always supersede a grandparent's. That's normally how it goes. However, in this situation, they've been having actual care, custody, possession of your children for the past 3 years. So in that particular case, if you all were to go to court, the court would allow the children to remain with them, even if it's for a little while, until, you know, you're able to get on your feet more, dad is able to get on their feet more. But absent anything like that, this is what would be the situation. Now, with that being said, that means if the children are placed with them, you and dad both would have to be responsible for child support, in addition to any type of medical reimbursement to Medicaid, because these children are on Medicaid. Now, in terms of child support reimbursement, the court, it could go either way with that, because typically the back pay goes to parents, is between parents. However, the child support obligation would start the first of the following month. So that's typically how it will work in a courtroom scenario. Now, what you can do here today is $2.13 an hour, that's less than minimum wage. So she would at most pay about $230 in child support. And if you were to take the gross of someone who makes minimum wage, the reimbursement to Medicaid would be about $50. So it'll be about $280 that you receive from her each month. Now, your son, do you know his work schedule, or do you know his work schedule?
I really don't. I mean, sometimes he works at night, sometimes he works at the daytime. I'm not really sure.
Is he full-time or part-time?
He's part-time.
Okay. So with that, we really still don't know exactly how much he makes. Part-time is usually 20 hours or so. So his child support would be something, or does he have any other children outside of these 2 children?
No.
Okay. All right. So it would be based on 25%. So his child support would be about $272. And you can agree to medical reimbursement of $50 as well. So it'd be about $300 or so from your son, about $280 from her, give you about $600 a month in child support. That's the bare minimum that the court would do. Now, you all can agree to do something less, but essentially, that's pretty much going to be the bottom line. Now, you can go to court and put on your testimony and your arguments and everything like that. Child support is based on a calculation, though. So whatever that number is, that's pretty much what you're going to be responsible for. But,
So how can we get this started? If me and my
we
wife
agree.
agree on this, how can we get this started? Obviously, she has to agree. He's not here.
Exactly.
So how can we get this going?
well, you all would have to agree today, obviously, because if you don't agree, you still have the option of going to court. And by no means does anybody have to settle today. If you feel like your chances would be better in court, either of you are more than welcome to go to court. But I just have to give you the realistic view
Absolutely.
of going to court as well. What do you think about what I just said?
So what, you gonna agree with this today?
I just want my kids back. Whatever we have to do. I love you guys. I love those babies. And I love Gerard no matter what he's doing.
Are we gonna settle this today
Yes.
through mediation, or are you gonna try to go to court?
Well, let me ask you this. Are you all willing to give her the children? They said they live in a 500 square foot
Absolutely
apartment.
not.
How many bedrooms are in that apartment?
It's 2.
2 bedrooms. So it's you, Gerard, the 2 children. Does anyone else live there?
No.
Okay. And it's 500 square feet. So would you
Absolutely.
all agree?
Absolutely not.
Want to.
It's a girl and a boy?
Girl and a boy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, they could share rooms, but I could see the concern there.
Growing kids.
Yeah. So you all are not willing to give her the kids back?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So you're not willing to give the kids back. You're not willing to make a decision. Well, you really wouldn't make a decision on child support if you want them back. Yeah, so it doesn't sound like you guys are going to be able to settle on mediation today. It's like you're too far apart.
Do this.
I'm sorry, guys. I want my babies. I want my babies.
Should have thought of that years ago.
My goodness.
So what's going to happen is I will prepare a document where you all will have to sign, pretty much saying that you couldn't come to an agreement today. So as the mediator, when I notice that you all are kind of deadlocked, I have to do what's called an impasse. So you'll sign an agreement saying that you guys couldn't come to an agreement. Well, you'll sign a document saying you guys couldn't come to an agreement and that you're going to defer this matter to court at a later date. Okay? So give me one moment.
Whatever it takes.
Wow. I can't believe you've done this. We've been having them for 3 years. I can't believe you're doing this. You know y'all not gonna take those babies. Can't believe it.
I love you guys, but I
Yeah.
love them more.
Yeah,
And I
right.
want them back.
Yeah, yeah.
We've been taking care of them for 3 years.
Right.
They love us.
At least
They
you
don't
should
want-
let them stay with us till y'all get y'all stuff together. My goodness.
Well, are you going to talk to Gerard about stuff?
Where is Gerard?
You
She
tell
don't even
me.
call us. We don't know where he is. We thought you
Goodness.
did. We thought you knew.
You married to him? My goodness. Gotta
I
go
can't
back
put
to
it all on
court.
Gerard.
I'm not gonna put it all on Gerard.
Can't do it.
This is a two-way street.
That's right.
Okay, so this is the document that you all will sign, pretty much saying that you couldn't come to an agreement. You both will sign here where it says petitioner.
You see that, baby?
Yes. It's a hurting thing.
Oh,
Let her
I'm
sign it
sorry.
too.
Tired of going through this.
Well, that's her portion. You just sign right here next to
Right.
his.
On the bottom.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. And then you'll sign where it says respondent.
I just want my babies.
So you all will pretty much have to take your chances in getting on the court's calendar. Not sure how soon that will be, but it's pretty much up to the court when you'll have a date, okay?
Okay, we're
All
ready,
right.
whatever it takes.
Okay. You all have a great day.
All right,
Thank you
thanks.
so
You're
much.
welcome.
Wow. I'm so tired of going through this.
We hope you show up whatever court date.
I will be there.
And if you can talk to Gerard.
Have Gerard
You
to
need to be
call
there.
us.
Call
Have him,
us so we can talk
have
to
that
him.
man to call us. Tell him to
Please.
call his parents. That's
If
what
I
you
see
do.
him, I will be glad to do that.
Man to call
I
his
hope so.
parents. Goodness.
This is terrible. I'm tired of going through this. We need justice.
You ready to go? Shh.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Well,
Yes.
Guys, I do.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
See you in court.
I'm getting my babies back.
Yeah, we heard that.
Whatever
before.
it takes.
We heard that before.